Hello. I had given you a few talks on pre-budget along with my nephew Shankar Srinivasan, who gave his inputs on what he feels of how the economy will be trending and how the cash flow of the government, and he spoke about investments, and he spoke about a lot of things which are very interesting, and I hope you found it interesting. Today I am going to talk something which is at the back of my mind, something which is really worrying me and upsetting me. See, India was the largest trading economy in the world once upon a time. They aggressively moved all over the world. We had traded, there was a saying which said that the Romans once felt that why are they giving Roman gold to India for importing ivory tusks? See, that is the level to which we had grown. We are exporting spices for gold. We were importing, our people like Rajaraja Cholan had reached the shores of Southeast Asia, Sumatra, Indonesia, and so many places he had visited. Now he had controlled them, Cambodia, Thailand. We had trading with so many countries in the world. We were the largest traders in the world. 25% of the world's economy was with us before the East India Company came and left us, naked. But in the intermittent period of 200 years of the rule of the British, our dynamism is completely gone. Now we are thinking still like colonized slaves. The slavish mentality has still not left us. We are not, very sad that the entrepreneurship skills which are inherent in every Indian, now I'm not joking, it is inherent in every Indian, has not been brought out properly and significantly. We depend on other people's, I would say, comments whether we are doing the right thing. Is it right? Why should we bother about a third party commenting on our products or on our value systems? For example, if you take the IITs, IIT Madras has now, it is growing in leaps and bounds with the question of developing of new products. The the entrepreneurship levels have become so high that new products are coming out like flies. It is so wonderful to watch all these new startups which are coming up. Very recently, it was more than I think it's a year old, where there was a thought process of putting in a seaplane gliding just over the surface of the ocean and reaching from Chennai to Calcutta in I think 2 to 3 hours. Imagine, it has still not come to operation, but putting into an operation such a skilled item which will reduce costs, which will give momentum to our traveling methodology, reducing pollution, reducing traffic within the cities. Just imagine how much we are looking at. But there's another side to the picture. We have become complainers. What are we complaining about? The government is not doing this, we cannot do this, if we import regulations, we will not be able to comply. Why? The government is now looking at the compliance. It's a two-way street. Why is the government, for example, I read in the newspapers a couple of weeks ago that the government is putting regulations on the manufacturing of medical products in a small scale industry. Immediately these manufacturers rise up at one voice and say, no, we will not be able to adhere to the norms of the government. We will lose jobs. We will lose so much of crores of exports. how can we change it within a short period of time, etc. Now, shouldn't they apply their mind? There has been so many complaints about Indian products all over the world, and we have been managing to just cover them up and move ahead. But is that the method we should look at? When we look at a Novartis or a Johnson and Johnson or any other medical company in the world, they are all looked upon for their products, quality products. We are looking at small fries by which each one of these small scale industries can just survive. Why are we not looking at improving our quality of products? Why is that we are still looking negatively at ourselves? That somebody should arrange our exports. We will give you only this product, this only quality I can give you, and you must make arrangement for my exports. Why? Why is that attitude? Why should we do that? Why should any government accept those type of conditions? Oh no, immediately we can't get funding, we are not able to improve get workmen, we are not able to, the cost of living is going up, the cost of services are going up. But contrary, we are having a lot of equipment which is available, you can modernize, you can look at new type of equipment which will give you, well, in a short while it may give you a dip in your profits or even your revenues or increase because depreciation cost or interest cost may go up, you may suffer losses for a couple of years. But as the quality of your product improves and the quality of your delivery improves and the cost will reduce over a period of time, your profits will, zoom. Why are we thinking on those lines? Why are we still looking at the fact that only point is we will not be able to do it? Why do we have this attitude or we will not be able to do it? We can do it. It's only a question of changing the frame of mind by which you're talking about, thinking about, not even talk, thinking about. Let me give you a reading from a newspaper, why I'm talking on this subject. For example, I read it here only, the newspaper. It said that over 60% of MSME pharma companies may shut down. Industry warns of drug shortages. Threat to India's dollar supply of the timeline for compliance not extended. Why this threat? See, we are losing quality, quantity. Why shouldn't we improve our quality to challenge other countries? Oh no, we have to maintain this cost, only we'll be able to challenge, say, X, Y, and Z country. But if the quality improves, there's no necessity of a challenge. The other country which is importing both these types of medicines will feel more confident to import from a country which gives them better quality. Why were our vaccines accepted throughout the world? Because we tried it in India, we found it effective, and we gave it to the world. In the same manner, why not these small scale manufacturers, come out of their MSME syndrome? Yes, they are running on a short fuse. I would say that when I say short fuse, the cost cannot grow up and they may lose a market. But if the quality does not improve, they are going to lose a market. To improve the quality, they require investment, they require funding. When it goes for funding and investment, the cost may arise because the interest costs arise, and they are the cost of putting in new equipment, training new people, the type of people which you require. All these matter. We do understand. But when we give a time, when we have understood that India is losing a market because of the quality of the drugs available, why shouldn't we look at another picture and say, yes, we are delivering the goods for so many years. Let us go up a notch ahead, a notch, so that we will be able to improve the quality of our equipment, quality of our products. When we improve the quality of our products, we will get a market. But if we stick to our own regulations today and we continue to be a chalta hai attitude, we are going to be the losers. The MSMEs will be the losers, and a short while they will be out of competition and they will die a natural death. So the step forward would be that they look at it positively. Yes, it is going to be a difficult time. If we approach the government will give incentives, possibilities of new equipment at a differential cost, interest at a differential cost, funding as a differential cost. All these will be made available so that we will be able to maintain our market. And when we maintain our market, and we can improve our market share because the quality will automatically increase. That is what the angst which I feel about our Indian manufacturers. They are good, they are excellent, they do it in spite of all the difficulties, but they should change the mindset so that we will be able to challenge the world. Thank you.